Our next contest is our second championship match of the evening. It is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit, and it is for the PWA Champions Grail. Introducing first, he is the challenger. From Goldberg, Wigan, England, weighing in tonight at 180 pounds, Dynamite Kid, Tommy Billington.
He is no stranger again to the Dungeon Ring. We want to welcome everyone to the BMO Center Dungeon Wrestling as we introduce Tommy Billington, one of the most dynamic competitors in the business.
From Brisbane, Australia, he weighs in tonight at 225 pounds. He is the reigning and defending PWA Champions Grail title holder, Ravenous Rohan Raja.
A man who has done nothing but make a name for himself across the world. Holding the Champions Grail title, as Mike McGuire alluded to right now. I'm not going to lie to you. Looking at the fight card, this was at the top of my list. Both making a name for themselves across various promotions here in Dungeon Wrestling at peak physical condition, the top of their game. But the question is, Matt, Mitch, how do you see this playing out?
I got to go with a little bit of win to be the champ.
Welcome back, Mike McGuire, to ringside.
To quote the great Gorilla Monsoon, bell is rung and we are underway, gentlemen. This is going to be an amazing match between two peak pinnacle athletes in their prime. Dynamite Kid, Tommy Billington, Ravenous Rohan Raja, the PWA Champions Grail title holder. This is going to be something else, guys.
Yeah, that's exactly what we were just saying ourselves right before you got here. And yes, Rohan Raja is the title holder, but this one is still up in the air. It's a coin toss, peak physical condition, top of their game, but also making their name known across the world lately.
Well, that's exactly what this PWA Championship is all about. The Champions Grail actually goes back decades in history, and now being defended by Rohan Raja. He was the first to win this title, and now taking it around the world, including a repeat events here in Dungeon Wrestling against one of our best in Tommy Billington. Big shoulder block. Sees Raja on his back. Tommy went for it again, but this time Raja hooks the leg, going for what looked like a Texas cloverleaf. Wraps around. Tommy trying to hook the shoulder. Both men back up.
Look at the skill in between the ring. Maybe you can't see it, but here at ringside, just the intricacies of trying to gain that advantage.
Well, that's just it. You know, wrestling is the biggest struggle, obviously, and these two not afraid to give everything they got against each other.
Well, that's Tommy Billington. I didn't recognize without his brother. Interesting. Okay, I'm here. How's it going, guys?
Welcome, Mitch.
Thank you.
For showing up, Mitch. All right.
Welcome.
Rohan Raja, side headlock. Tommy Billington trying to work his way out of it. Went to try and grab the chin of Raja, but realized it could be considered a beard pull, so didn't want to risk disqualification. Two of the best young athletes in pro wrestling today, anywhere in the world, are in the ring right now. Look at this series of hip takes. hip toss attempts, I should say. And both men tied up in the ropes.
Like you said, there's a lot of eyes on this matchup, a lot of interest with these two competitors.
Well, don't forget, both these guys wrestle around the world. They've been seen everywhere. International television broadcasts, pay-per-views, you name it. But bringing this match to Dungeon Wrestling for this championship is the first time they faced off here for this title. Raja, look at the grip he has on that side headlock. Tommy trying to push off on the ropes. Manages to get out, but Raja ducks down. And both men scrambling. Sam Mayer takedown, reversal, and this time Raja's got the arm.
This is very much like a mirrored match, I would say. These guys know each other's tendencies like crazy. I've never seen anything like it.
Well, both guys very quick, both guys very impactful as well.
It's a counter for a counter.
In fact, it's amazing, you know, both these guys, maybe not the biggest in stature overall, but they're hitting the ring with so much force. You might even see the ring shift here as though there were a couple of giants in there because they just come at each other with everything they got.
What I like behind the scenes, you can see here's that level of respect. Right? They're taking their time, they're making sure they're doing everything right here. Slowing the pace down at the right moments.
Feeling each other out, as I would say.
Tommy Billington kneels down with the side headlock. And again, these two, almost like you were saying, Mitch, trying to figure each other out. Maybe playing a little tit for tat right now. It's just a matter of time before one of these guys unleashes. Tommy holding on to that side headlock takeover. Raja powers him over, but gets back over top. Does Tommy Billington. Tommy Billington with the advantage over the champion. Tommy Billington, a former championship holder here in Dungeon Wrestling. Him and his brother at one time, the Billington Bulldogs. First ever Dungeon Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Reversal, go behind, gets blocked. This time Raja over top. Drop down, Raja over top. Manages to get over just enough. And this time it's Raja on his back. Billington looking to follow up, and here's that speed, guys. Look at that! Everything he's got, and both men are outside the ring.
Wow. And again, like we said earlier, there is no padding outside this ring, so when they hit the floor, they are hitting with severe impact. And you can see it, both men slow to get up. Billington using and needing the rail.
This is Dungeon Wrestling WrestleWeen 2025 from the BMO Center in Calgary, Alberta.
This is where I would say one of these guys has to be the aggressor. Got to be more aggressive, kind of get out of your element.
That's a good point, Mitch. There's a point where you have to just not show respect.
We're starting to see just that happen on the outside. Tommy Billington taking it to the champion. Driving headbutt on the outside. And Raja returns with a knee. Handful of hair perhaps. Nope, manages to scoop him into the ring. Billington back up on his feet. And look at both these guys so quick. Tommy Billington off the ropes, goes dive outside, but Rohan catches him with a forearm. And Billington's out on the mat. Rohan back in, seizing the opportunity. No time wasted between either of these guys.
He wants to take him
Tommy's
right back outside.
Wow.
Knowing there's no mats out here, hey, Mike, these guys are just taking it right to the extreme. Uh-oh, watch out here.
Tommy Billington using our announce table for some support right now, but Rohan Raja not allowing any of it. As the action resumes in the ring.
I think you took your advice, Mitch. Raja starting to punish Tommy Billington.
Raja using the railing.
I felt that one over here.
Just about landing on the lap of some of our fans tonight. Rohan Raja absolutely ruthless, as well as Ravenous.
Driving his back against the apron.
And guys, I don't know if you saw earlier, but some of our ring technicians were out here trying to make sure those boards were in there evenly, because if one of them is even out just a bit, that could be driving even more into the spine of Tommy Billington right now.
Oh, absolutely. Little respect for the champion, everybody. Come on, Calgary.
Rohan Raja seeking the adulation, says he is worthy of all the praise in the world. That's why he is the PWA Champions Grail title holder.
So at the same time, it is warranted. He has held that title, and he has held it for quite a long time, and no shortage of competition either along that reign.
Defending it around the world, including tonight in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Rohan Raja. Series of stomps in the corner. Whips Billington into the buckle with all his force. And this is where Rohan Raja gets his most vicious. This is where he gets his most cunning. You can see it on his face. He's already getting into the mode now of just thinking of being a sheer killer. He doesn't tolerate any imperfections from his opponents. He doesn't tolerate any imperfections from himself. And he's going to use that frustration now on Tommy Billington.
Well, I don't know if you just noticed there before he viciously threw him into the ropes again. He took off his knuckle dusters. He wants to punish Billington.
I just want to know if there's a chiropractor here. My goodness, this is...
Raja with Billington in the corner. Twists the arm. Oh my goodness! The inertia of that, flipping Billington into the corner off the turnbuckles, hooks the leg for 2. Tommy Billington not out of this match yet. Rohan Raja pulling the arms back, driving the knee in between the shoulder blades on the spine of Tommy Billington.
Mike Mitch, very strategic. He's working that back, he's breaking him down, and that's exactly what you got to do against someone like Tommy Billington.
And you can see the pressure, the marks all over the chest and back already of Tommy Billington. He's been beaten up in this match. We're really still just getting underway. Tommy Billington fights out though, eats the elbow from Raja.
Beautifully done.
Hooks the leg, shoulders down for only 2. Champion trying to retain his title, but you can see getting a little more frustrated, figuring out what do I need to do to take out Dynamite Kid Tommy Billington.
Well, and that's just it, because Billington just showed us something that he is notorious for. He gets those bursts of speed and power at any given moment.
I think he was giving up there. It looks like Tommy's giving up. Is that right?
Oh, no, he's not.
He's actually letting the referee know exactly the opposite. He is not giving up. Those arms flailing. Shows he has a lot of life left in the challenger, but Rohan Raja trying to keep the fans out of this.
Billington trying to make it to his feet here slowly.
Up to 1 foot, takes a knee. Back on both feet. Driving his head and shoulder into the midsection. Series of right hands and a bear hug. Guys, nothing fancy about this other than the fact that it's already going to add pressure to that already damaged lower back of Tommy Billington.
And again, what a wonderful strategy, wearing him down. A lot of the power that gets generated from Billington's attack comes from that core stability.
Well, you can't run an engine quick without gas, and that's exactly what's going to happen here. He's sucking the oxygen, pushing it out of the lungs of Tommy Billington.
There it is. That's a 1.
Checking. If it goes down for a 3rd time, Rohan Raja retains the title. Billington fighting back. Multiple headbutts to the champion. But Rohan Raja having none of it. Up and over, goes the Dynamite Kid, off the rope, falls behind. Drops down with the driver, hooks the leg, 2 and... Wait a minute, he's still holding on. Into a Texas Cloverleaf.
What a counter. What a counter.
Very smart, pulling him to the ring. Billington almost had the rope at that time.
And again, working that lower back of Billington is Raja.
He's got it.
Locks him back out, and this time Rohan Raja going to try and make sure Billington doesn't get to that rope. Billington goes for the boot, manages to flip Raja over. Small package, curl up, 2 and just 2. Billington back on his feet, both men locking up, blocks the shot, and now rolls over for the pin for a 2 count. Rohan Raja on Dynamite Kid Tommy Billington.
These guys are both running on E right now.
Billington looking a little worse for wear. Tossing the ropes, ducks under the clothesline. Double cross body, both men out in the center of the ring.
Referee Barnum checking on both competitors, and rightfully so. That was vicious.
Well, that cross body obviously knocked the wind out of both guys. You got to think that extra pressure going through onto the lower back of Billington has to smart even more.
That looked like an accident on 17th Avenue. Not too nice.
Referees count up to 5 for both men. Rohan Raja trying to grab any piece of Tommy Billington. Billington gets the rope, gets to his feet first. Raja follows. Both men on their feet, trading blows. Right hand by Raja, by Billington, by Raja, by Billington. Again with the right hands. And now both men, this is turning into a fight we'd see at the Saddle Dome.
And again, these vicious headbutts by Billington slowly gains the advantage, but Raja right back on top of him. And Billington returning the favor in spades.
Flying forearm from Billington. Raja tied up, catches the leg. Enziguri and a beautiful one. But Billington returns it with a discus punch, and both men out in the middle of the floor once again. Discus clothesline, I should say. Either way, both men completely out. Referee restarting his 10 count once again.
You see signs of life from Billington, but Rohan Raja, the Ravenous one, has not moved.
Tommy Billington, Rohan Raja, the PWA Champions Grail being defended in Dungeon Wrestling, an international championship we see on every continent, virtually around the world. Look at both men locking eyes from across the ring. Both men back to their feet. It's like they've both found a second life. They're saying, bring it, let's go. Center of the ring, we are up.
Wrestling is out the window. It is pure instinct and just a fight at this point.
Huge clothesline from Billington. Off the ropes again, picks him up and over. And it's all Tommy Billington, the champion, is shook. Body slam, center of the ring. Could it be set him up for that diving headbutt? We see Tommy Billington, second rope, all the way to the top. He's in position. Rohan Raja to his feet. Wait a minute. Torpedo drop kick.
That had some thunder behind it.
Pile driver.
I thought that's an outlawed move, Mike.
Plants him in the center of the ring.
We almost had a new champion. That was damn close.
And Tommy Billington bringing his all. And Rohan Raja 1 second away from losing his championship.
Wow.
Tommy Billington, Rohan Raja, both men giving everything they have for one of the most prestigious championships in the wrestling world today. And Tommy Billington trying to get his wherewithal to get back to his feet and take out the defending champion. Billington's back up. Raja hasn't moved a muscle.
He can taste it, Mike.
Wait a minute. Playing possum. Going for the triangle. Wait, no, armbar.
He's almost got it. He's trying to fight off that lock.
Billington blocking it. Best guard he can come up with, rolls out. Now both men on their feet. Big knee to the face. That might have broken Raja's nose. Tilt-a-whirl slam, 2 and 3.
Wow.
Rohan Raja just about walked out of here with his championship intact once again.
You could hear it from the crowd. Everyone knew exactly how close that was.
Rohan Raja taking a moment to breathe. Maybe figure it out, asking the referee, was that 2 or was that 3?
I got to be honest, watching this, both of them have amounted an offense, but can anyone say that anyone has a clear advantage tonight?
I would go to the scorecards. It's even right now.
Raja taking Billington to the corner. Trying to mount him up on the top turnbuckle. And Billington's got to be dead weight at this point.
I'm exhausted watching them two.
Raja taking Billington up. Setting up for what could be a superplex. Billington doing his best to try and block it, holding onto that top rope. Manages to pry the arm of the champion off, and a headbutt knocks Raja down. But Billington trying to put all the steam behind it. Raja getting all his energy back up to try and meet the challenger. And this time, well, there's no technical term for that except for ouch.
Yeah.
Well said, Mike. Well said.
Something we can all agree on finally.
Billington back on his feet inside the ring. Suplex attempt, reversed. Blocked. Go behind, blocked again. Reversed once again. This time, close fist to the face of Billington. Backcracker. And Rohan Raja with the challenger. Sets him up. Simple suplex, but again, that lower back of Billington. Down for two, legs are hooked.
How is he fighting through this? This should have been over a while ago.
We've seen Tommy Billington do some crazy things in that dungeon wrestling ring. We've seen him take some high risks as well. It's no surprise that he's got the resilience, but what is surprising is he's managed to hold out this long with this vicious of an offense from Ravenous, Rohan Raja.
And Rohan Raja showing exactly why he is a world champion right now, defending that PWA, as you say, Mike, all across the world. And now showing the sign, all gloves are off, all bets are off.
Rohan Raja eyeing up his opponent, trying to figure out what can I do to the Dynamite Kid to keep him down? What can I do to walk out of here as champion? He's calling for it. Up, wait, blocked by Billington. Tombstone pile driver hits it, center of the ring. Only two, Billington draping himself against the champion.
I actually reached for the bell, Mike. I actually reached for it.
Guys, I have not seen a match like this in some time. But I'm not surprised that it's coming from these two participants.
You can see Billington, he's going back, a place he's familiar with. I think I know what he's planning.
Tommy Billington climbing to the second rope, all the way to the top. Could this be that diving headbutt? He's looking for it. Raja back to his feet, though.
They got him!
Oh, my God! Catches him, hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3!
There it is.
Rohan Raja retains the championship.
Here's your winner, and still the PWA Champions Grail title holder, Ravenous Rohan Raja.
You know what? We hear the boos in the crowd as Billington, yes, is an undeniable crowd favorite, but you cannot help but applaud the champion. He was playing possum a little earlier, as Mike McGuire said, only to do it again. Caught him with expert timing, expert execution, and that's why he carries that PWA champion Grail. Mitch, what's your take on
This is
what you
what
saw?
I'm talking about. To be the champion, you got to fight through all that adversity. I literally went to reach for the bell. I thought Billington had him. And then, of course, Rohan does exactly what he normally does, figures it out, wins the match. And dare I say, you heard some boos, but what I heard was a little respect for his name.